We can switch it up if that's what you want. What do you want to do?
Well, let's go over the 2 games that just happened, Game 3, Game 4.
Yeah.
So Game 3, I guess my thoughts is it was relatively close the whole game. Boston eventually, they come at you in so many ways. Not one player has really stood out than the rest. They all have played great. Talking about Derek White, JT, he's still had a good series, not superstar level kind of play. JB getting it done both sides of the floor.
He's really looked phenomenal against the Mavs this far. He's really stepped up and he's been shining.
JB's been the best player this whole playoffs for them. Jason Tatum has had his moments, but Jaylen Brown,
he's made some sick shots.
Yeah,
JT has made some stunning shots.
He has. And they've just been solid all around. And then coming up to Game 4, like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? But here's the thing. They're playing against a Mavs team that they're hungry. They don't want to lose. They don't want to go to Cancun. They're fighting, for every loose ball, on every play. They don't want to go home. So now we send this position where it's going back to Boston, Game 5, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I feel an 18th national title is going to be easily thrown upon the Boston Celtics after this next game. I, for one, feel it very odd. You guys can say what you want. I feel it very odd that we have 3 games, beat up, and then all of a sudden the Celtics don't show up tonight and they lose by 40 points.
All right, but can we say that, hey, maybe the Mavs were just that desperate playing at home?
They had to win, obviously.
That's what I'm saying.
They put the beat down. It feels weird. The math doesn't add up. I don't know. I get weird. I feel weird about things like this when you see something that this trend. I've been in IT security for 20 plus years now, and my whole job is looking for anomalies, right? And viruses and malware and stuff like that. So it's just weird to see numbers like this. But no, I feel like we haven't seen anything out of the Mavs, and then all of a sudden we do, and I'm proud of them. Good job, guys. But do you think, and this is just thrown out there, do you think this is attributed to Boston they played really well before sending us out last game, Game 3. Do you think him being out this game, do you think the Mavs changed course and they really exploited that? Do you think that's a factor?
100%.
Okay.
I think you look at this game, even last game, it was a close game. Game 2, Game 3 were close. Like, they attacked Game 3, Game 4, like, okay, we're going to hopefully hit our threes, we're going to hit our shots. Luka Doncic is going to be the superstar that he is. Kyrie Irving's going to go to 20, 30 points. But the key is, all of our guys needs to get to the rim. You don't have Porzingis anymore. Now, I know he's on minutes restriction or whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't think they even put him in the game. I mean, you're down by 30, That's the point. But I
let
think
him heal up.
Yeah, hopefully for Game 5, they might need him. I think Mavs got to be feeling a lot more confident going to Game 5. You lose Game 1 pretty convincingly. Game 2, all close game. And I think Game 2 kind of hurt their confidence a little bit because up to this point, they've won every close game, going back to the Thunder series, the Clippers series, the Timberwolves series.
Yeah.
And they, Game 2, Game 3 is like, man, how are we losing these close games? We've won these kind of games up to this point. And then to blow out Boston gives them a little bit of confidence going to Game 5 in Boston, which they approved. They can keep it close, and we'll see. I believe that the game is on, if I'm not mistaken, Monday. It is on Monday.
I know. I see where you're coming from, and I agree with you. But I would be terrified if I was a Mavs team right now. Obviously, we just had a big ass win. Great job. But you're going into Boston. Yeah. And Boston doesn't lose to Boston. That is they're supporters, those fans. They pump you up. That energy in those stadiums, whether it's the Bruins, the Celtics, doesn't matter. That city just brings the momentum for whatever team they're supporting. It's hard. I would be scared if I was Madison, but capitalize on the momentum. Obviously that's huge tonight, and hopefully keep it moving forward. And hopefully we go Game 7 so we don't end this thing early.
Right. Yeah.
I really did not want to see a swept NBA Finals. I was wanting more.
Heck, I'm not even okay with 5 games. I want it to go to 6.
I'd be cool with 6. I'll be good with 6.
Awesome.
I'll be good with 6.
Sometimes you can't get 7 games all the time.
Yeah.
Game 6, all right, that's a fun series.
Everyone always says, "Oh, all of them go to Game 7, whether it's the hockey or
no,
because they won all the money." And there is some facts to that, but I wonder how much secret room talk we don't know about goes on around that stuff. So.